Hello guys and welcome to a drink review. And this time I guess this is, well, I don't know if I would call this dill tea, but I did a video before where I was showing off, some of my garden. And there was two plants there that was like, I recognize this smell, I recognize this taste, but it was like in my mind for like 2 or 3 weeks. Every day I was wondering, like, what plant is this? And I tried to look it up, but I just couldn't. I didn't know what to search to get the plant. It was dill. That's what it was. So we harvested it today because we did, some potato salad, and we harvested the dill. And I was like, okay, I don't want to throw away the halken, the thing that you don't use, not the flowers or the leaves. And the actual, the stem, there we go. Or I was like, a waste. Like, is there anything, can you eat the stem? I don't know. So I looked it up, and one thing that it said you could do is that you can make tea out of it. You like chop it up, you drop it in, pour boiling water, and let it infuse for 3 hours. So that's what I've done here. I don't know if the camera really picks that up, but it's slightly changed the color, a little bit like greenish. But it smells a lot like dill. So, I mean, it isn't hot, but yeah, I'm gonna taste it. I mean, tastes like if you would have put dill in water. That's exactly what it tastes like. Like, okay, so I assume then, because it also said that you could use it if you are gonna make like a stock or something, the dill stems are good for that as well. So, and that's probably because they give you dill flavor. It tastes, I would say, probably the exact same as the leaves. And I harvested the one that I had been plucking off the flowers, because I had 2 dill plants. One I decided to let the flowers be, I'm not going to touch it at all. And the other one I was going to remove all the flowers to see what happens. What happened was the one that I removed the flowers grew taller and you got more leaves. So pretty much what I thought would happen happened. But actually, it's pretty good. I actually like this. I mean, dill is a flavor I like. And if something you're gonna throw away anyways, you can make a bit of a drink from it. Alright, that is just what it is. Dill stalk and boiling water. Alright, so that was actually pretty good. Before I do comments, I'm gonna keep talking a bit about, well, the garden. I was planning on harvesting the butterjolokia, the ghost pepper. I think butterjolokia is a ghost pepper variant. Let me do some quick research right here. Jolokia chocolate. Ghost is a ghost. Let's see. A ghost pepper. Okay. Yeah, it's also known as ghost pepper chocolate. Alright. I was gonna harvest the one today, because at the moment we have 5 ghost peppers that are growing. Last year we had 1, this time we have 5 so far. So I think putting it outside and letting it, pollinate that way instead of me just trying to shake it inside from time to time worked a lot better. And what else? But I don't know if I'm gonna do it, since I want to do maybe 80 to 100 milliliters worth of hot sauce. I'm just gonna use one ghost pepper, and I'm gonna do a small batch of very spicy hot sauce. But a test batch, since I've never done that type of hot sauce before. I mean, I've done hot spreads before. You just take a bunch of habaneros or piri piri, throw it in a blender, throw whatever, salt, onion powder, garlic powder, whatever flavors, additional flavors you want. Then I put in a little bit of bell pepper just for volume. 1 or 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Spin. Maybe a little bit of oil, whatever. And that's done it before. Yeah, but this first time I'm doing it with, my own grown chili. And I want to do it a bit different. So I've been looking up a little bit of recipes. And it does seem like most of the ones when it comes to hot with low batches tend to be you put the chilies and basically with just white vinegar, and that's pretty much it, and then flavoring. So I'm not gonna use white vinegar. I think we have white wine vinegar, but if I'm gonna use a vinegar, I want to use my apple cider vinegar, because the apple cider vinegar I've been taking care of that mother for 6 generations of bottles. So the mother that's in that bottle at the moment has gone through six bottles worth of apple cider vinegar. So I'm gonna use that. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I want to do it. I want to do half a deciliter apple cider vinegar, because I don't want to go 90 milliliter apple cider vinegar and just a ghost, that ghost what's it called, jolokia. I don't want to just do that, because I think it's just going to be very, very sour and spicy. I don't think I want that. I'm probably going to do maybe 40%, let's say 40 milliliters, maybe even 30 milliliters of apple cider vinegar, 30 to 40 water, flavorings, but I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna put salt, because I think this hot sauce is the first one I'm doing. I kind of really want, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. In my mind I have maybe a little bit of a tomato-y, because we have some from Greece tomato puree. There we go. That's unopened. I'm gonna open it. So I thought, maybe I'll use a little bit of that. I'm not sure yet. But I can't even eat the super spicy food anyway at the moment, since, as you can probably tell, I'm not coughing that much at the moment. I don't think I've coughed at all while recording this. And that's because after 2 months of this coughing, I finally listened to my mom and was like, alright, let's get it checked out. It's been 2 months. Can't be good, it's starting to hurt. So we just, on the phone, talked to the doctor, and they gave me an inhaler. So that's what I have at the moment, and it's been 4 days since I've taken the inhaler, and it has helped. 3 days ago, however, my neck is a lot better now. I got neck spad, which is neck. When your neck, after you wake up, I woke up Actually, like the day after I took that thing. I don't think it's because I think it's just a coincidence because I did sleep in a very, very bad position. Neck spad English. Neck restraint. There we go. So, been using, this thing to keep it warm. And my mom has been massaging with the massage gun, and it's a lot better. Okay, put it right there in the middle for a little while. Because it's starting to lose most of its hotness. What am I talking about? Yeah. So that is what has been going on. Something else, yeah. Some comments. Let's do some comments now. Let's see. How far back are we gonna go? Okay, let's go back here. When I uploaded the actual Butchalokia. Basically, the plane asked, what are you gonna do with it? So I guess I also answered, we'll try and do a hot sauce with it this year. That was 12 days ago. And yeah, that's what I plan on doing. A hot sauce. With one of them at least. The only one that's red at the moment. The rest are green. Let's see. Memoid, just have a calorie deficit wait, I think I've answered these. Yeah, these I've already answered. But yeah, Memoid and Dark Mental Master on my weight update, July 2022. Where they said, Memoid said just have a calorie deficit. And Dark Mental Master, you'll get there. I should. Like, my goal for this year is to go down to 95. I will be honest, my weight at the moment is probably like 109. Since I updated that, I've not been eating well. And not only that, when I've been eating well, I've been eating a lot. So the volume of food is a lot. Enough. But yeah. And I know that losing weight is very, very simple. Calories in, calories out. As long as you don't consume more calories than you burn, you're gonna lose weight. That's just how it is. But that's the hard part. Making sure that you don't consume those calories. And I've tried now for probably, like, let's say 10 years. I don't know how long it's been. And obviously it's not working. And I'm gaining weight instead. I guess in the grand scheme of things, how much weight have I gained since I started? I think when I decided, okay, I'm gonna lose weight, I think I was 104 kilos. And I was like, let's say, was that 7 years ago? Or 6? Maybe even 5. Probably 7 to 5 years ago. And at the moment, let's say I'm 109. I was 106 at the beginning of the month. And the last couple days, I've had it pretty bad. So let's say I'm 109. Yeah. Not that bad. How much is that? Like 4 kilos over the course of like 6 years. If you think like that, that's not bad. It's less than a kilo every year. But it is bad because I've been trying to lose weight. So if you gain weight when trying to lose, like, that's horrific. But if I weren't trying to lose weight or even weren't thinking about that, then that would be good. But that isn't the case. So I do think I need a dietitian. And the health clinic I go to, they have, a dietitian that works specifically for people in my situation and with my, with ME, CFS and all that. So I don't know, like why not take advantage of that, since obviously I'm not strong enough, I don't have the willpower to do it myself. Why not use the dietitian that the clinic offers to try and see? Because I think having someone else to actually, I guess, prove yourself to other than just myself might help. And also it might be things that maybe I don't know what the dietitian is gonna say, but she will be coming at the end of August, so like a month from now is when she's coming here, and I don't know what she's gonna do. Let's see. That brawler fight was annoying. Thank God for super speed and save states. That comment was by Lazul, and I was on Let's Play Pokemon Inclement Emerald Part 4, Bird Brawly. Yeah, it was fun. I don't know if I would say annoying, but I will say I thought that gym would probably be the easiest gym for me. Out of all gyms, I actually thought that gym would be easy. They probably would only take like 1 or 2 tries. Due to the fact that, I had a full bird team versus the fighting type gym. But, no, it wasn't. I would say out of the 3 gyms I've done, well, I guess, yeah, out of the 3 gyms I've done, that is the easiest. And at the time of recording this, I have recorded 8 episodes. Probably gonna record an episode tomorrow as well. Episode 9. So let's see. Next comment was on Brandon HP. Keeping the music fresh is good. The 3rd episode had good music. The one with Pokemon music felt weird since the music didn't fit what was happening on screen. And then I replied, we'll try and keep that in mind. Do you have recommendations of game OSTs you would like to hear? And then the comment to that by Brandon was, there are so many good game OSTs out there. I wouldn't know what to pick. If you need inspiration though, Vidia's interweb playlist has some really good tracks on it. And I tried to search that. Like on Google, not Google, on DuckDuck. Well, I'm using Brave here actually. No, this is DuckDuck, and I couldn't find it. And I also tried searching on YouTube. I couldn't find that playlist. So yeah, I will say that I only started listening to that at episode 8. So episode 8 doesn't have Pokemon music. Episode 7 is purely Pokemon music, the gym battle. And the gym battle, the actual soundtrack to the gym battle is the same that I used against Brawly, which is Mirror B's theme song. I decided, maybe I'll use that. I'll keep Mirror B's theme song for gym battles. And then I've been using, Unteralterbach, the censored version, as the soundtrack to that. And I also use Pokemon Emerald soundtrack. But I'm trying, when I picked soundtrack, I don't really listen to the soundtrack itself that much. What I do, I just put all the soundtracks in and then just put them one after another, basically. Or maybe I drag some of them so they replay like 2 or 3 or 4 times. If they are like super short, like certain soundtracks are like 22 seconds long. And they're meant to be, replayed off, in a continuous loop. So that's what I'm doing with those. I mean, I only have Pokemon Emerald and Don't Outer Back soundtrack at the moment on hand. But I'll look some up. Like at the top of my head, I'm thinking maybe like the old Spyro soundtracks could be like good. I remember them being okay. That's just a baseline something. Like I really want something without the lyrics. That's very important to me. Maybe I'll also do some 40k, like some what's called Retribution soundtracks. Maybe I'll try that, like some Dawn of War soundtracks. You know what? Maybe I'll try that, just to get some variety. Maybe sometimes it's not gonna fit to what's happening on screen, but I get some good variety. And unless there is something happening that I know, oh man, that soundtrack is gonna fit perfect here, then I'll make sure to add it. But otherwise, I'm just gonna add some type of soundtrack. Let's see. By Lazul. Oh yeah, and that comment by Brandon was on part 5 of the Inclement Let's Play. And Lazul also on part 5 is, the comment is, which is a question, is there a heatwave going on in Sweden too? ? And kinda. It is warm. It sometimes even gets up to 40 Celsius, but I mean, I think mostly for us where we live, probably 40, since we have like sun for like 12 to 14 hours just blasting on us continuously, because of where we're situated. So it is good for the plants. Like the plants seem to love it. But we are also getting a lot of rain. So I would say every 2 days, maybe every 3 days, we get a lot of rain. So, you know, it isn't dry. And we're also getting a lot of wind. Even on the days that are like super, super warm, you will get wind to make it, you know, feel less warm. So yeah, I guess we are having a heat wave, but I would say it's manageable. It's a good heat wave. It isn't like other places in Europe that I know like are burning and all that. Let's see. Another comment by Lazul. What a bad ending, lol. Is this game Australian? And I was on Let's Play Cow the Kangaroo Round 2 Part 8. The end. And I don't think it's Australian. Just judging by the accents, I haven't looked up what the game is from, but just judging by the accent and the polish of the game, I will say it is, well, Polish. I didn't mean to make that. I don't know, what would you call that? Is that wordplay? Like the polish of the game was made by Polish people. Not the wordplay. What would you call that? Fuck. Oh no. Anyways. Yeah. Judging by the accents, probably some Eastern European country. And out of those, when I think of video games, I tend to think of Poland. Let's see. About Lazul. The writers are just destroying Tokyo for destroying shit's sake. Just like it goes on in real life. Nihilistic people need very few reasons to just wreck shit up. Tokyo is all peaceful and these guys come around ruining the infrastructure. Reminds me of that Cass and Shop. Oh, is it? Cass and Shop, or Shaz and Shop. In Seattle. What a bunch of foo clowns. Lol. role-playing according to them as French socialists in the French Commune, but all they did was destroy shit and get removed from there in 1 week. And also a black gang guy / rapper Raz took over during that time Lamau. Okay. I don't know what Cas and Shop is. Is it a place in Seattle? I mean, I know Seattle is in America. Where in America? I don't know. Is it Atlanta? I mean, I don't know. That would be my guess. I actually have no idea where Seattle is. If I were to guess, probably Atlanta. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. But yeah, and that comment was on the First Look Anarcute, which was a game where you play as cute anarchists destroying shit. And the game to me was very weird. I think it was supposed to be like, it's probably inspired by Pikmin. Pikmin, when it comes to gameplay. I never played a Pikmin game, but I've seen gameplay of it. Wasn't for me, and the story was, I mean, maybe you will start learning more, because obviously the bad guys, the authorities, are set up just judging by how they look and all that. They're set up to be this hyper authoritarian, like state. But I don't think the game really shows that. Because I think the game kind of shows just the police and the government responding to the violence of the protesters. But it's still putting the protesters as the good guys. Even though it really feels like it's supposed to be that the government have done, this shit, and then things boil over and gotta protest that people are gonna try and fight back against authority and to make it more, free. But it doesn't feel like that when you play it. It mostly feels, just as, well, I guess, nihilistic people going around destroying shit. And then being like, the police. Like, fuck the police and fuck authority. And fuck, authoritarianism and all that stuff. As an afterthought. Doesn't feel like the writing is happening because you want freedom. It's like freedom is an afterthought of your writing. Or like an excuse, I guess. Yeah. And then Brandon HP. The Pidgeot Megastone is still some way off. Yeah, and that was on part 6. Preparing for Watson. And Brandon told me that I'm probably not going to miss the Pidgeot stone. So that's good to know. So it's probably a stone that's probably some place. When you're following the story, you're going to probably easily see it. Because when I think of bird Pokemon, since I'm not going to have a a Blaziken, I think you, Brandon, is the only Pidgeot that is the only Pokemon of mine that can Mega Evolve. Unless they've given like a Mega Evolution to some other bird Pokemon. I know Aerodactyl has a Mega Evolution, but I don't think I would consider Aerodactyl a bird Pokemon. Even though I guess you could also argue, well, it's like a prehistoric bird, but maybe not even a prehistoric bird, like a bird ancestor maybe. But I'm probably not going to think of Aerodactyl as a bird. And a comment by Jasper. Legend. And that was on Show My Mom, the Bad Dragon Sure Star. Alright, thank you. I'm a legend. that is all the comments actually. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I mean, I did go up from bed just to put this on, get the tea, because the tea had been standing there now in the cupboard for 3 hours. I put a cover on, of course. And yeah, I thought I was gonna get something done, like maybe paint a little, but as I'm talking all that, like, I'm too tired. And my posture's really, really bad. I think this pillow here that's supposed to help with posture, I think it's making my posture worse.